You crave respect, admiration for your skills, the nods of approval that say you've made it. But there's another hunger beneath it, deeper and more urgent. The need to be seen, truly seen, for who you are, not just what you do. Respect elevates your status. Visibility validates your essence. Tonight, we'll explore why relying on respect alone leaves you hollow, and how claiming true visibility fuels both connection and lasting authority. Imagine two statues carved from the same marble block. One stands on a pedestal, its polished surface gleaming under spotlights. Everyone bows to it, but no one knows its story. The other statue stands unadorned in the village square, chipped and weathered, but its eyes lock with yours, evoking empathy, recognition, belonging. Respect marvels at perfection. Visibility resonates with vulnerability. First, notice what you chase most. In your daily life, what has driven you? The project you polished for praise, or the confession you hesitated to share for fear of judgment? Respect feels safe. You earn it through competence. Visibility feels risky. You risk exposure through candor. Listen for your own truth. I want my work to dazzle, or I want my struggles to connect. Naming your need clarifies your path. Second, feel the cost of hiding. When you sacrifice visibility for respect, you tidy up your story, masking failures, glossing over doubts, scripting only your victories. Each omission is a moment you shrink yourself to fit an ideal. Tonight, recall one story you've withheld, an insecurity you've concealed, a mistake you've never owned. Sense the tension in your chest, the gap between your public image and your private unrest. That tension is the price you pay for being admired but unseen. Third, choose a visibility confession. True visibility begins with a single, small truth. Write down one thing you've never shared in your professional or creative life. Perhaps the anxiety before a presentation, the moment you almost quit, the fear that your expertise feels like a facade. Craft a 2-sentence confession. I spent my 20s chasing accolades. I'm terrified that I'll never feel worthy. Keep it concise and honest. Fourth, share it in a safe space. Visibility without safety breeds regret. Choose one trusted setting. A supportive colleague, a private social post, or your personal journal read aloud. Speak or write your confession with no defense, no embellishment. Notice the tremor in your voice, the sharp inhale before you press send or speak the words. That vulnerability is the bridge between respect's pedestal and visibility's shared ground. Fifth, observe the ripple. After you share, watch what happens. How your listener leans in, how your own chest unclenches, how connection sparks. Respect may have granted nods. Visibility ignites empathy. Record the responses. She told me she felt the same doubt. He said my honesty gave him courage. These echoes confirm that when you step out of perfection, you invite others to step forward in authenticity. Sixth, integrate respect and visibility. Visibility doesn't forsake excellence, it amplifies it. Your next project or presentation, open with a brief acknowledgement of your own journey. I was terrified to start this talk because I doubted my authority, but I did it anyway. Then deliver your material with polished skill. This sequence, vulnerability then competence, anchors respect in reality, making your authority both admired and deeply felt. Seventh, build a visibility habit. Each week, plan one new confession or story, the lesson you learned from failure, the personal value behind your work, the fear you overcame. Share it in the appropriate context, team meeting, newsletter, or conversation. Track the effects. How many people respond, how your own confidence shifts, how your perceived respect evolves into meaningful rapport. Finally, claim your full presence. True influence isn't a one-way mirror of respect. It's a two-way window of visibility and authority. By weaving vulnerability into your competence, You become not just someone worth admiring, but someone worth knowing. Respect follows visibility, not the other way around. Tomorrow, draft your first two-sentence confession. Share it in private or small circle. Notice the relief, the connection, and how your respect deepens into genuine presence. In that union of seen and esteemed lies your most potent leadership and your most authentic life.